Hello, 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 friends. Welcome back to my channel. I know it has been ages. It has been crazy busy around here. So I haven't gotten a chance to film much. And what I have gotten a chance to film, I have never gotten a chance to edit. So I have several half-edited videos. And yeah, it is what it is. But I have here for you May 2022. Maniology's Mani by Me box. If you aren't familiar with what this is, it is a monthly subscription box where you get 2 early release polishes, an early release item, and 2 exclusive plates, all for the price of $25 a month. If you do pay for 3 months at a time, it equals out to about $22.50. Or if you do 6 months at a time, pay for 6 months at a time, and then you get it each month, it is about $20 a month. And then what I do is I actually save up my rewards. So it ends up being like basically 100 and something. So basically you end up getting 6 boxes for the price of 5 is how I do it with rewards points. And it works out fantastically. But this box is the May box. The May box, June box, usually right around there, and then the September box are usually the ones that sell out the quickest. Once they are gone, they are gone, but you do need to be a subscriber in order to get access to these. You can always go back and get past boxes unless they are sold out. This one might be one of those that sells out. This is a pool party theme, and I will be honest, I took a quick peek at the email, but I don't remember honestly what's coming in this box. So pool party, it's 2 colors that are again early release polishes, so the colors will be available later on in the shop along with the early release item, which as you can see is a glittered domed monocle stamper, which I don't know how I feel about that, because to me I'm just like iridescent glitter shards in the actual silicone that you're using to stamp. We'll see. This is the manicure. This is the steps on how to recreate this manicure. If you want to pause it, you can recreate that manicure. But let's go ahead and get into the box. So here are the items that come in the box. I'm going to move that box out of the way. We'll go ahead and get started here with the monocle stamper. Again, like I said, I'm not quite sure how I feel about a glitter stamper. I think honestly, if it was in the holder itself, the glitter was in the holder itself, I might be okay with it. But with it being in the stamper head, like one of the things that I love about the clear stampers is that you can see where you're stamping, and I'm not quite sure if you'll be able to see that as easily with the little glitter shards. I don't know. We'll have to see. But the box is being a little bit tough for me to open, so I end up ripping open the box here and just kind of pushing the stamper out. But here is the stamper. Really cute, actually. It's extremely cute. It has like that summer vibe to it. You'll see here in a little bit that it actually matches one of the images on the plates. So you can see there that it is glitter domed, and it is the stamper itself that is glitter domed. I was a little bit concerned that the glitter would kind of make the silicone a little bit rough, but you can tell that it's down in there a little bit. So really pretty, but honestly for me I think it might be more of like a novelty item, but I do give it a try here in a little bit. This is the scraper card. The scraper card is actually a little more firm than most of their little scraper cards, which I like. I still kind of prefer to stick with my old Bundle Monster scraper card though. For those of you that don't know, Maniology was formerly known as Bundle Monster and rebranded a couple years ago. Here are the plates. This one is MXM079, or M079. We have some images here that are like the insides of pools and waters and stuff. That's the one that looked to me like the Planter's Peanut. I might have some fun with that maybe on a future manicure, just kind of making it look like the Planter's Peanuts. But we've got some avocados, we've got some popsicles, beach balls, all sorts of fun stuff there for you. All right, let's go ahead and get into the plates. Here is the other plate. We have MXM M079. This one has some images of people laying by the pool, has that image that is on the stamper. Swimsuits, pool floaties, all sorts of fun stuff. And then some sayings here, Polaroid pictures, just really fun summer images. We've also got some flip-flops and a beach bag. So really cute. I think that those plates are probably going to be pretty popular. We're actually going on a cruise. We just booked our first cruise. We're not going until next year, but I've never been on a cruise before, and I'm so excited to go. So I think these plates will be really rather a lot of fun for some cruise nails. So I'm really excited about that aspect of these plates. That means I'll hang on to them for a year, but that's okay. Here are the colors. This one is called Watermelon Float. It is described as a pink with a tinge of orange. I would definitely say that's accurate because it does, sorry, my camera cut out there. So that was that little glitch there. But it's described as a pink with a tinge of orange, which I would say that orange definitely makes it like a corally color. It's quite pretty. As far as swatching it goes, it's not quite as opaque as I would like it to be. It is mostly opaque in one coat. I would say you definitely want to do 2 coats, but it's actually quite pretty. I really like this color. It's a very like pinky coral, which is kind of nice because sometimes corals are a little too orange. But I do swatch it on myself here. As you can see, it got a little bit sloppy with this first little coat here on myself, which I'll clean that up here in a little bit. But as you can see, it's actually quite a really pretty color. I like kind of the tones that it brings out in my skin. But very, very, very pretty color. This second one here is a metallic royal blue. It's called Splash. I think for me, or I guess it's more of like a pearlescent. It's not even a metallic, but for me, this one reminds me of Soulless from the Grim Knights collection. It's a little more opaque than that Soulless color, but it's more of like a deeper blue than Glass Slipper from that very same collection, but not as blue. Or Glass Slipper isn't as blue. Glass Slipper is a little more turquoise. But this one is a little more on like the royal blue side. It is not opaque in one coat. It's actually a little more on the translucent side. It does go opaque in 2 coats for the most part, but I do end up doing 3 coats on it for my manicure here in a little bit. Let's go ahead and swatch them one more time. This is the second coat. It is completely dry now. As you can see, the second coat on this Watermelon Float, really, really pretty. It just enhances that nice pinky coral color. Again, I'm really quite impressed with this color. It's not too orangey. Like a lot of the times you can get a coral and it's just too orangey. Definitely not too orangey at all. Here is the second coat on that Splash color. As you can see, hopefully you can see here, it's still a little translucent in spots. So I do recommend doing 3 coats. But again, it is a very pretty color though. It's not as pearlescent-y as what I would hope, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and try out this stamper. I'm going to go ahead and swatch these colors with my Kawaii Emoji BMXL 325 plates. If you've been following me for any amount of time, you know that I have all of my polishes swatched with this plate because I think it's hilarious to swatch nail polish with images of nail polish. It's just a cute plate. So let's go ahead and get this swatched. This one is swatching that Splash color. As you can see, you can't really see through it very well because of the glass or the glitter shards, but this is a super pretty color over the black. Not as pretty over the white. You can't really see that pearlescent-y over the white, but you can super see it over the black. So super pretty over the black. You could actually do that, like maybe paint your nail black and then paint the splash over it. As you can see here, the bottom kind of came out, but it pops right back in. It doesn't really stop you from stamping. It doesn't hinder your stamping at all. So it came out. I don't know if it just wasn't pressed in hard enough. I do get it back in there here in a little bit, and it doesn't mess with your stamping abilities at all. But let me go ahead and get this cleaned up here real quick, and then we will swatch this watermelon float color. But just to recap there, I do like the splash on the black. I think it's a really pretty stamping color on black. The watermelon float here is honestly for me kind of the opposite. I like it over the white. It pops over that white. It's a little on the duller side over the black, but as far as stamping polishes go, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I mean, it definitely still shows up over the white or over the black. It's just a little more on the dull side over the black than what I would like, but not bad at all. Definitely still a good color. So as far as that goes, let me go ahead and we're going to swatch this next coat of the watermelon float. Really just enhances each new coat. It just enhances and builds on that beautiful vibrant coral color. And then we'll go ahead and do the next coat of the splash because I did the swatch sticks but did not do the second coat on me. So there's the second coat on me in both of those. I'm going to go ahead and clean up here. I like to use for all of my cleanups, I have a lot of different cleanup brushes, and my favorite by far of all of my cleanup brushes is this one. It is Maniology's 105. Just has this nice angled fine tip of a brush that's perfect for cleanup. So there you have it. There's those colors. I do go ahead and do a manicure here that you will see in just 2 quick seconds. Here is my manicure. I used the water images that are on the 079 plate and then stamped all of my images, or the 3 blue nails, and then did the 2, there's the image that I used there. Then I did the 2 nails in the watermelon. I did go ahead and confirm once again, these are waters, then there's the tiles, which is like the tiles, and then those other like negative space images are actually the insides of pools, like, or different shapes of pools. So, you know, do with it what you will. Or I guess you could use that rectangular one for like a towel. But I did go ahead and paint on my right hand, or on my other hand, I painted the encryption key from Holo Taco. It goes so super well with this coral color, so beautifully. So I think I'm actually going to paint those two, which there you have it. So I actually really do like this collection. I think it's a fun collection. I'm still not too sure about the glitter shards in the silicone in the stamper head, so I think that's going to be more of like a novelty stamper for me. I don't know that I would purchase it, but it's cute. I just don't think that it's quite for me. Sorry about the camera work here. My nails were wet, so I didn't want to stick it back in the holder, so the camera work here at the end is a little bit shaky. But there you have it. Here's my nails. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe, and I promise it won't be as long next time.